Hello there. Today we're attempting to load and play Crazy Cars by Titus. Actually, we're not just attempting to load and play Crazy Cars. I'm going to attempt to cover the entire trilogy because for several reasons. One of the reasons is I think it'll make a good video if I can condense it enough that I don't bore everybody. And for two, it's quite odd in the fact that it starts off on the Spectrum with Crazy Cars. Just a second. Crazy Cars 1 and 2, and then moved on to the Amiga. And I think the third one also came out on the Super Nintendo as Lamborghini Challenge, I think, but I might not be right. But the original two are out on the Spectrum. I've lost my remote. You idiot. Oh, it's there. Sorry. Yeah, just going to turn it up. Yeah, the original two came out on the Spectrum. As you can see, we're playing the first one now. Crazy Cars. It's an arcade racer, out and out. And we're going to dive straight in. So the keys are quite odd. You can't redefine. It's Q to accelerate, A to slow down, Z and X is left and right. As you can see, we're on level 1, stage 1. There are 3 levels in total, 10 stages in each. You can also see my score, the high score, which is 0, time left and speed. As you can see, there are cars in my way, but there aren't many. Oh, get past, just a second, concentrating. Yeah, there's only about 5 cars to pass on each level. Once you pass the cars, you don't see them again, unless you have a bad crash. The computer remembers where they are and they will catch up because their speed is quite uniform. They tend to do, oh bugger, about 185, 190 mile an hour, and to be honest, they'll do that round corners. They don't slow down, unlike you, which can be quite annoying because if you hit the back of one, you stop dead, and then what happens is that the car that you've passed will catch up and knock you in the air, and then the next one will catch up and knock you in the air, and it's a really annoying fault on this particular game. I do like the big chunky Lamborghini sprite. I think it looks like it is. It looks like a Countach. I think all the cars, to be honest, look like they should. There's a Porsche 911 coming towards us now, I think. But as you see, I cannot go as fast around the corner. I forgot to mention, it's a 1988 game. Oh, no, you see, I hit him. Now, you see, look, you see what I mean? The next one will catch up and then knocks you in the air, and then the next one, and you just keep losing more and more time. It's really annoying, very frustrating. Real bugbear I have with this game, even though I can remember playing it a lot back in the day. I used to find it very annoying. Yeah, the other problem with it is, as you'll see as we get to later stages, there are ramps that can really, bugger, throw you in the air. And if they're before a corner, what will happen is you'll go straight on, and the road will go left or right. I don't know if you've noticed or not, the background changes at the end of every stage. It just flicks. There's no gradual change, unfortunately. There's no music. Really, the only sound is your engine and the odd spot effect. As you can see now, I've passed all the cars, so if I get a decent lead, we won't see them again. That'll be it now. We'll be just against the clock, which does make it a bit dull, to be honest. Yeah, there won't be any more cars till we get to stage 10. Unless I really mess up, in which case they'll catch up. I'm going to try and get to stage 10 because the game's set, as I said, over 3 stages, and every 10th level, no, that's wrong, it's set over 30 stages, 3 levels, and every 10th stage, it's hard to keep this in track and race at the same time. Every 10th stage, you get a new car. But Crazy Cars does it in a really odd way, which I'd like to show you. So that's what I'm aiming for now, if I can get there. I'm not sure I'm going to make it, to be honest. How long we got left? 20 seconds? It's going to be tight, but we'll try. I'm going to concentrate. So yeah, as I said, there's a few faults in this game. To be honest, there's a few... It's not the best car game, in my opinion, on the spectrum. It's definitely not Chase HQ or WEC Le Mans. You know, there's a lot of better car games. But I do remember, see how it launched me in air there? There's nothing you can do about it. You can't really slow down. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But yeah, I did keep coming back to this, mainly because I wanted to see the Ferrari F40. I can't remember if I ever did, to be honest. We certainly won't see it today. That's stage 7. Knocked me off again, look. One thing I do like about this, as I've mentioned before in my videos, is something you used to get a lot on the older arcade and Spectrum races, is the silly eye scores. You could really clock up some massive scores. Not that they really meant anything, just bragging rights really. But yeah, we're heading to 2 million now, I think. Another little thing I noticed when I was looking through the box you can see in the left of the screen, there's a bit of an error. It's an error in the box. Well, it must be an error in the box. In the box where it's describing the game, it says you start off in the Porsche and then get the Lamborghini and then move on to the Ferrari. As you can see, we've started in the Lamborghini. Yeah, bit of a misprint. Somebody wasn't doing their homework. So as you can see, it's really throwing me in the air now. I don't think a Lamborghini would actually like that very much, but it's not my car, I suppose. No, I'm running out of time. So stage 9. So if we can just make it to the end of this stage, you'll get to see the second car in the game. And to be honest, you've pretty much seen all the game once you've got there. Just different backgrounds, and it just gets harder, time gets tighter, track gets twistier. There's no real big surprises in Crazy Cars. No, you see, look, there's nothing you can do about it. It's really annoying. And also, if you're pointing one way and it jumps you in the air, you can't. Obviously, you can't turn the car in midair. That'd be silly. Oh, well, down to the last few seconds. It's telling me it's game over. Is it? Now we've made it. So there, look at that. That's what I wanted to show you. That's going to be the weirdest way to change from one car to another you've ever seen. So now we're in a Porsche, and we have to pass the cars all over again. Oh no! Oh, you see, look, and then the other one catches you. Yeah, I think we'll park it up. So yeah, that is Crazy Cars. So yeah, I'm going to pause it now and load up Crazy Cars 2, and we'll have a look at that. Oh no, I can't yet. I can't. I've got to put my high score in, because I think I did quite well, and I do like to put my name in the scoreboard. Just a second. Too far. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, high score. Right, I'm going to pause it now, and you'll be back in a second, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. And we're back in the room. So as you can see, we're on the last few seconds of loading Crazy Cars 2. This is also obviously an arcade racer, but this is a twist. In this one, we're trying to we actually have a mission. We're trying to break up a a car stealing ring, and we do this, just a second, we do this by racing from point to point before the time runs out, avoiding all the bent coppers. But we also have, and this is the interesting bit, if you can see that, we have a map. Obviously this isn't the original map. I had to print this off the Tinterweb. So basically, as you can see here, it says starting point, Montrose, Colorado. Let me find that. So I've circled that. And then we have to get to Denver, Colorado. So if you can see there, so we are here and we have to get to there. So we're going to go down this road here, which is the I-50. Yeah, we're going to go down the I-50 and then we're going to turn left onto the I-25. And that's it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, I think. Or we might go down the 285 because I tend to get lost. Yeah, we might go 285, 70. So shout out when the junction comes, otherwise I'll miss it. So we're going to go 285, 70. And we've got to get there before the timer runs out. And that's it. That's all there is to this. So without further ado, we'll load it up. We'll press the keys even. We've loaded it, divvy. The keys are QA, accelerate and brake, ZX, left and right, and space to change gear, I think. Oh, and also this was released in 1988. Yeah, 1988. And it's another Titus game. So without further ado, once I've remembered to turn it up, we'll hit the road. Yeah, so it's not space, it's left shift. So where we are, you can see in this Ferrari FF40, the controls are a bit more, the screen's a bit busier than the last one. We have speed, revs, high and low gear, score, bonus if we get within the time limit, and on the left you can see the road we're on. Oh, I've died. Road we're on, and also them L's that are disappearing now, at the top, very top right. As you get more, that means the cop car's nearer. So yeah, so that's about it for this. So obviously we're looking for this junction and trying to avoid all the bent coppers. I must say, graphically, this is aged worse than Crazy Cars, to be honest. It does look a bit grim. But I remember playing this for ages. Mainly, I think, because of the map. I can't think of a game, a car game, certainly. Oh, bollocks. A car game where you got a map before this, where you had to pick routes. I remember playing this with a mate, and I'd make him read the map. Because invariably I'd go wrong and we'd have to work his way around. I just need to get past this cop car. There we go, I got past. So that's the 285, but that's right. We don't want right, we want left. So I'm going to have to slow down, otherwise I'll never make this junction. Alright, and then we go down this road without crashing. That's it. And then we hurtle down here, and then I think it was right onto the 70 we wanted. These police cars are really annoying. I ran into a lamppost. I haven't done that for years. Yeah. Yeah, the car looks like it's pointing up all the time. In fact, they all do. Oh, that we're always going to end in tears. I don't think we're going to get to this to his first destination. So I remember being very good at this. I remember being able to drive for ages, and I can't even get past the police cars. Oh, I am rubbish. I'm determined to at least do the first level. Funny story about this game. Well, it's not funny actually. I was very miffed at the time. I remember a mate coming around to play on it and my map disappearing. And he swore blind he hadn't took it. I knew he had. Thieving swine. But after that, I never played it because, to be honest, without the map, it's useless. And obviously back in the day, there was no internet to just copy things off of. Finally, I've got past him. Nope. One thing I do like about this, I noticed earlier, if you brake, you can see more at car, and if you brake on a corner, it actually spins. Oh, that's his junction. Right. Concentrating. That's it. So now we just drive down here and we should get to his destination. I think, if I've read the road right. If I haven't, it's your fault for not shouting out and telling me which direction to go in. Yeah, it's still no crazy cars. No, sorry, crazy cars. It's still no Chase HQ this. And I know it's a couple of years earlier, but still it's a bit... The graphics are a bit bland. And it's not really moving very fast. Yeah, I think the only, like I said earlier, the main thing I liked about this was the map. The fact that it felt like you was picking your own route. Oh. That's it. Congratulations. So now you'd obviously go back to the map like this and work out where your next destination was. But we're not going to do that. I think you've seen all there is to see of that. So now I'm going to pause you again and we're going to move on to Crazy Cars 3. See you in a bit. Just turn it down a second till we get to the game. So you can see we're on the Amiga now on Crazy Cars 3. Here you can see we can pick who we want to drive with. There's a lot more to this in the third part of Crazy Cars, so we'll have the cool dude in shades, I think, and I'm happy with Sly. So here we are on the map. Before we go in, I'll quickly tell you about the game. I know this video's dragging on a bit, but if you're still watching, you might want to know. So yeah, this was released in 1992 on the Amiga, and as I said earlier, I think it got a Super Nintendo release as well, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There is a story to it. It's a poor effort, to be honest. Apparently we have just arrived in the USA. I want to be a millionaire. A mate's lent us a Lamborghini Diablo and sells us, a Lamborghini Diablo cheap. So we did have some money. So we decided to go racing with it to get rich. So yeah, that's basically the premise of the game. So you can see the map there. We have $6,000 to his name and a Lamborghini Diablo, and we've got to make $1 million. So there is the yellow stars are the ones we can do. Red stars cost too much. So we'll do this. As you can see, there's no police, dry weather. Fee to enter is £2,000, prize is £5,000. And then these three are the main guys we're racing against. They might not win, but what you can do is you can place a bet against them. So as well as your winnings from winning the race, you can win extra cash. So as you can see now, they're all putting their money down. So now we get a chance. So yeah, let's let's put our money where our mouth is. So I'm going to bet, we'll go all in at £2 grand. Let's see if anybody will meet us bet. Wussers. Haha. So it's time to burn some rubber, so I'll just turn it back up. And let's tackle Crazy Cars 3 on the Amiga. So you can see his Lamborghini Diablo. It's an automatic box as we go through the gears. There is traffic. You can see, I think they look a bit like Merc 190s, but they might not be. And then there's other cars that we're racing against. Oh, there we go. At the top there is a picture of me, boost, which I have one of, a damage indicator, score, a distance bar which is dropping. Them 6 boxes that are empty are for parts you can buy for your car as you go into the races. And then at the very far right is his position. Bottom left is his speed, which is just slowed down. And bottom right is the gear we're in. And that's about it. We do have one boost, but it's quite hard. It's enter. It doesn't recognise my 2-button joystick, which, to be honest, very few Amiga games do. Now, don't know if you noticed just ahead, we'd have seen a car with a triangle above it that said rival. That's one of the guys we were betting against. So if we beat him, he has to pay up. Like that. And there's another. You see, when we get close to the rival, it actually shows you their picture in the top left hand corner. Oh, oh. See, look, there's the last one. One thing that's nice about this is I don't explode every time I hit someone at the side of the road, like in Crazy Cars 2. Let's boost. Oh. I had to look at the keyboard. So that's using the boost, so we're flying along now. We didn't really need to, I just thought it'd be nice to see it. No, totally off the track now. So we're about half distance, 2 bars of damage, and we're in the lead. I've noticed the points aren't racking up as high as they used to do on Crazy Cars 1 and 2, unfortunately. Doesn't look like we're going to get a million scoreboard this time. So yeah, I really liked this. I'd say it ranks up with Lotus Esprit 2, Jaguar XJ220. I think it really is the highlight of the Crazy Cars series. I think the first 2, although I did play them a lot, had far too many faults. I was surprised genuinely surprised how badly Crazy Cars 2 looked, to be honest. I used to really like that, but I don't think it's aged well. Whereas I actually had a play test of this earlier today and really enjoyed myself, to the point where instead of doing this video, I just played this for a couple of hours. I didn't get very far, but I did enjoy myself. So yeah, as we approach the end of the race and the video, a few questions as always. Did you play any of the trilogy of Crazy Cars? If so, which was your favourite? If so, why? Can you think of any multi-system games like this that start on, say, the Spectrum and then carry on going on to other systems? The timer's coming down. No, not the timer, the distance there, look, you see? That's the end of the race. And there we go. I think we did a bit better on Crazy Cars 3 than we did on 1 and 2. So yeah, we won the race. And we're back to the menu screen. So look, there's position first, £5 grand. And then we get the wager on top, which takes us total winnings to $12,800. And there we are. We've raced 1 and won 1. And we've got 3 points. So yeah, I'll just quickly show you while we're on this screen. This pass thing, when you've got enough money, you can just do like special races, but we haven't got enough money. So you have a garage, which you can go in and we can repair the damage we've done, which we'll do. And then you also have a parts screen. When it loads, there you go, look, you can buy various things. The scanners for, in some levels, there are police cars. And basically, when you get to the police cars, if you slow down, they'll leave you alone. If you don't, they'll just harass you for the rest of the level. And they're a pain in the arse, to be honest. And various other things, turbos, gearboxes. Just stuff to make your car go faster, to be honest. So yeah, that's Crazy Cars 3. So yeah, we've seen the full trilogy now, and I think this video's gone on long enough. I enjoyed doing this one. Something a bit different, covering multi-format games. Yeah, so as always, thanks for watching, those who did. Please comment, like and subscribe. I like to read the comments. Catch you later. Bye bye.